Mostly because I hate the movie, to be honest. Like, there's nothing wrong with the world mechanically, I just hate the movie, so I hate the world.
You know what? Fair.
Spirit of the mirror, come from the farthest space, through wind and darkness.
Also, this is just Maleficent too. I know that she came first, but she's Maleficent too.
When I was little, I thought they were the same person.
What wouldst thou know, my queen?
It might as well be.
Magic
Like-
And both of their stories are about a character that falls asleep.
I mean, my brain legitimately couldn't process there were two evil queens whose evil plan was to make the princess sleep.
A lovely midnight.
So I
I
thought,
always confuse the name of Sleeping Beauty and Snow White, because they both are basically the same plot.
Reveal her name.
Lips red as the rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as
she seems to have a normal skin tone. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Snow White.
Like, if she was unnaturally pale, that'd be one thing. To specifically call her white as snow.
Yeah, they should make her an albino.
Yeah, frankly, like,
Pink eyes and everything.
go for it. Wait, but then her hair would be all silvery, wouldn't it?
A heart of light.
I mean, that could work.
Yeah.
Wait.
Anime's definitely proven that you can have pretty girls with white hair.
That's very
Who
true.
goes there?
Like, no, you have a point. He's about to do the same
My
thing,
name is
isn't he?
Terra. I'm looking
Yeah,
for
it's like he doesn't recognize that the villain's a villain.
Tara,
maybe
you
you might have seen
At least
freaking
not right away.
idiot.
That name is of no consequence to me.
Like, I guess there's no lessons in obviously evil characters at the Keyblade Academy.
Ah,
Yeah.
I have a task.
Because then all three of them just would have
If you
pointed him at
succeed,
Xehanort, and
I
Erikis
will
is like,
ask
well,
the man
yes.
Where you might find this master.
Well, yes, but no.
And the mirror will know?
Well,
Do
why
you
can't we
dare
just
to
ask the mirror?
question me?
What is the task?
There is a young maid who resides in this castle. Her name is Snow White. Kill her. And to make sure you do not fail, bring back...
Now he's figured it out.
in this.
Okay, like,
Her heart. I don't understand. You're after the hearts of light too?
no, you idiot! It's her,
What I
it's her
know is her
physical
light.
heart. You
More
idiot!
than enough of her light.
I guess that's the problem with talking about
What did this
souls
maiden
in
do
the
to you?
phrase of
That is no
heart.
concern of yours.
Okay, so this is like minor spoilers, but in
My
Kingdom Hearts
radiance
3
is
they're
all
looking
the
for a
light
black
this kingdom
box,
needs.
and Vexen finds the box of Davy
Where can I
Jones'
find
chest and opens it. It's like,
Outside the
ugh,
castle,
this has nothing to
there's
do
a
with what we were
gleam
looking
of
for.
flowers.
Okay, that's
It's an
genuinely
actual
funny.
heart.
Go now.
That's genuinely funny. I love that.
Like he doesn't actually
heart of
say
light.
you. I'm kind of exagerating, but
Snow White
he
is my
gets
best
upset
chance right
that they meant like a literal human
Maybe
heart
she will
and
lead me
not
closer
hearts
to
in the
Master
context
Xehanort.
of Kingdom Hearts.
How dare they not use
Well, what
our
if I-
specific logic?
No.
Like,
I won't let that happen.
holy crap. You know, I didn't even think about that kind of context.
Yeah, they find the like Davy Jones' heart in Kingdom Hearts, and they make the obvious joke of real heart versus Kingdom Hearts hearts.
Yeah, see, I've been going along with it, but I haven't actually questioned. Because I know they're talking about, like, souls and spirits, so I've never really thought about the connotations of saying, no, we need hearts. And someone comes out and just brings them an actual physical heart, and they're like, ugh! And it's like, well, that's what you wanted, isn't it?
You asked for a heart. Look, it's even still beating.
Frankly, we amaze even ourselves with that one.
Thunder! Want some?
So how exactly do these level up? Is it based on how often they're used, or how often they hit?
I think it's based off of using them. So just kind of keep using your shot rocks and stuff.
Say goodbye!
By the time you're in the next set of 3 worlds, like the next world area and stuff, you're gonna start getting a lot of the melding commands, and you're gonna have a lot more stuff that you're able to get a hold of. Ooh, a nice big chest.
Motherfucker, they added mimics? Those bastards!
Yeah. This is the only game in the series that I'm aware of that has Mimic. To be fair, I have not played Coded. I have the game, but I've never actually booted it up.
I mean, that's really funny. Why can I lock onto this?
I bought it more for the collection than anything. The only Kingdom Hearts game I don't own is the original GBA version of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Enemies.
Yeah, isn't there a PS2 version of Rechained?
Yeah, that's what you played. It was a remaster of the PS2 version. Well, not played, watched.
Is there a variant of Days for the PS2 or no?
Unfortunately, no. It's only PS4 only has the movie. If you want to play Days, you got to get the DS version. Which it's not like the worst thing I've ever played, but calling it chores for the organization isn't as much of a joke as you would think it is, or want it to be.
I mean, fair.
Like the game literally feels like doing chores. It's
is it important that I can lock onto those things?
I believe if you hit it with fire, it does something.
I don't think I've got fire.
Dude, like this one's turned on. I think it's the same as this thing.
Okay. Did I just completely miss the exit over there?
No, you gotta jump in the bubbles. Go to the one that's turned on.
Oh!
Jump in the bubbles.
Huh.
Like it's the most obvious game logic ever.
Mother freaking mimics! Take that!
I mean, they respawn and they drop a lot of money, so I actually kind of like the mimics in Birth by Sleep. They're good for money grinding.
Okay, that's ironic.
What is?
Mimics being good for money grinding?
I know that mimics are like dangerous as all hell in Dark Souls, but are they really that bad in all these games? Okay, they're dangerous as all hell in Kid Icarus Uprising as well.
In Dragon Quest, mimics are one of the few enemies that can learn the insta-death spells that have like no way to resist. You just get hit by them and there's a chance of you dying. Take that!
Okay.
So, take that! I guess I'm just...
I know that, you can encounter mimics in Tales of Symphonia that are meant for second visits to the dungeon at the very end of the game. So it has endgame stats early on.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, it is. It party wiped me. Because I forgot that it was there on my replay.
So you're like, ooh, a treasure chest, and then, oh god, no!
Oh god, no!
Did it, like, come back to you at, like, the last minute? Or...
It vaguely came back to me once I fought it, that there was a mimic there, and I wasn't going to be strong enough for it until I came back a second time. I've been trying not to spoil Symphonia's plot, because you've mentioned you want to play it, but...
Yeah, I have an interest in playing a decent amount of the Tales games now. It's funny how much more of an RPG player I am to become, and I like consider myself an RPG player already, you know? You're done!
Well, you seemed to mostly play Western RPGs before. I knew you played a few JRPGs, but it hasn't been until recently where you've really been playing a lot of the games that I'm familiar with as well.
Yeah, the JRPGs I played were basically Pokemon, a few Dragon Quests.
Which I didn't grow up on Pokemon, I only had one game as a kid. I don't like Dragon Quest art style, so I've always avoided it.
Definitely fair.
Like, I'm sure they're perfectly fine games, it's just hate the art style.
Yeah, I love 11 to death. 9 was a lot of fun, too. That's straight up a skeleton.
Yep.
Why did I lock onto that?
Well, you're gonna have to do the thing again and reopen the gates after you clear out the enemies, because clearing out the enemies takes too long. But they don't respawn, so once you clear them all out, you can get through the gates pretty easily.
Okay, that seems fair enough.
Oh, I might be thinking of an extra, not the actual exit.
So, a sticker probably that I'm going to need.
I think it was a chest.
He was T-posing for dominance.
Where's... Who was?
The Moogle.
Oh, okay.
Man, I don't know if you have any interest, by the way, but I saw the movie Free Guy today. It's actually really good.
I've never heard of Free Guy. What is it?
Think the Lego movie, but it's set in GTA Online.
Lego Grand Theft Auto?
It... Basically, an NPC wakes up, and chaos ensues.
Oh, okay. I don't know, I'm not, like, against watching it, but I've never heard of it before. I'm probably gonna forget about it.
It's one that I was really looking
If you end up
forward to.
buying the movie or something, maybe you can bring it over
Yeah.
to Josh and Kira's next time we hang out, and we'll just watch that.
I'm game.
I wonder if that's her.
There's a bird around her and she's singing. I'm pretty sure that's signs of a Disney princess, Terra.
Or an ogre.
True. Hello?
I mean, I suppose that ogre was also a
Aren't you
princess.
startled?
Yeah, the ogre was a princess, so...
Should I be?
It's true then. Her heart.
Also, like, why is Shrek having a resurgence? Because I've
She's
seen
the
more
one.
Shrek memes in the past few days
Is something
than I
the
have
matter?
in the past few years.
I
Does the
don't
name
know.
Xehanort mean anything to you?
Why would
Like,
it?
all of a sudden, there's just so many like, memes like, what's your favorite movie? Shrek 2?
Now.
Okay, Shrek 2 is a good movie. I don't know if I'd
I
call...
don't even remember Shrek 2. Shrek 1's, like, the only one I remember.
Hey, wait! Don't go in there alone.
I definitely don't... I don't think
Out
I'd
of my
call Shrek 2 my favorite movie of all time or anything, but it's fantastic.
I liked the first Shrek. I do not remember Shrek 2 at all, to be honest. I'd probably start to remember it if I were to rewatch it. Because I know I've seen all the Shrek movies, or at least all the ones that were out last time I bothered to watch the Shrek movie.
So all 4, probably.
Okay, there's 4? Alright. Because if there was a 5th one, I wouldn't have been aware.
As far as I'm aware. Unless you count, like, the Halloween spin-offs and stuff.
I have seen a few of the spin-off movies. But those are usually only like 30 minutes long now, so they're more like shorts.
Getting real sick of your guys' shit.
Freeze!
Huh.
I love watching games with 3 frames a second.
Oh, is Discord
Way to
being
go,
slow
Discord.
again?
Yeah. Got my little exclamation point of the stream could drop at any moment.
Thunder!
Yay. I mean, it's just an unversed fight. Nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
Want some?
Yeet. Yeet.
Want some?
Like, I've played this game start to finish a good 4 or so times, so it's not like I don't know what's happening.
Air slide. Okay, I probably have to remember to equip that.
Lost her. She said she doesn't know anything about Master Xehanort. That leaves me with just one other option. The mirror. Back at the castle.
So why don't you just lock the queen in her room so that you can go ask it? Like...
I mean, I kind of think what he does is a lot more entertaining than that.
Please note I don't know what he does.
Yep. Fire!
That's...
If you have anything to fuse, you might want to fuse.
Boss coming up.
Because again, like... Well, yeah, but also always be fusing things. Like, if you have something that's maxed and you're not fusing something or replacing with new things, you're wasting your time by not increasing the XP. You want to always be trying to level this stuff up.
Oh hey, Thundara.
Treasure magnet's not terrible, and Thundara will be useful.
Still feels like I'm a freaking mage by equipping all of these.
Yeah, except Terra doesn't have the magic stat to be a ball of death with magic.
It looks like if I use this one, it'll even out so that my magic isn't worthless.
Well, your magic stat isn't only determined by your Keyblade. They also have natural stats, and Terra has a naturally high strength stat.
Okay, so it's the keychains, right? For the Keyblades, like you put a different keychain on it and it becomes a different Keyblade.
That's the idea, yeah.
Thunder!
No, that was Thundara. Get it right, you
Want
idiot.
Freeze! Fire! Want some?
Oh, by the way, Data Demix sucks.
What?
Data Demix. In KH2.
Oh, I've beaten him. He's actually one of the ones I had not too bad a time with, honestly. It only took me 3 tries to get a lucky enough go with my fire strategy.
I think the issue is he leads into the fight with 4 dance water dances. So like you can bleed through MP if you're not careful.
I mean, I do bleed through him. I go Wisdom form and I spam Firaga and it eats through his 4 Dance Water Dances. Then as soon as I'm through Dance Water Dance, I revert to start building my drive gauge up for the next time.
Take that!
And Axel is like hilariously allergic to Blizzard.
Want some?
Oh yeah.
Like, I started throwing.
I don't even have any suggestions for Axel. Axel's just a matter of just fight him well and you get him. He doesn't do a lot of crazy bullshit that you need to find strategies around.
Thunder!
And Roxas fights the same way he does in his regular battle, so to be honest, you're probably going to be fine with him. Especially once you reach level 99 if you aren't there already.
88, and I've taken out like 4 of the data organization. Oh my god.
Heal!
I wasn't expecting it to be able to do that. That's impressive.
Fire! Take that!
I wasn't really quite as into the data battles in Cage 2 as I am in Cage 3, though. I think it's just a matter of I click with 3 more. Because I did all 13 in 3.
Honestly, it feels like the ones in Cage 2, some of them are kind of improvements on the original fights, so they feel less annoying to get through.
Freeze!
Like, they're stronger,
I don't know
sure.
about that.
Like, they're stronger, sure, but it feels like
Fire!
I have a decent chance against them as well.
Want some?
I have tried several of them. Like, I've gotten frustratingly close to beating Marley. Like, turned the game off, I was so frustrated at how close I was.
Okay, that was me
Yeah, the hit.
against Absent Silhouette Marley. Somehow I beat Data Form so easy.
See, I beat Absent Silhouette not too bad, but I have struggled with Data Marley for a long time. I mean, I say that, but I also haven't attempted him too many times. I've probably only thrown myself at him 10 times. And it took me more times than that to do most of the data fights in KH3, but I was having more fun with 3's data fights.
Well, you like the combat
And,
in 3 more, don't you?
Yeah,
So that might be
I do. It's just, it's funny to me, because, like, there are Kingdom Hearts fans that would call what I just said heresy, because they insist that 3's combat is terrible. Which I will never ever agree with.
I mean, I'll definitely judge for myself. Like, I don't mind Birth by Sleeps. I really got used to the flow of
How dare you
KH2.
return here, you blundering fool.
My second favorite boss in this series is
What are
the
you
Kingdom
talking
Hearts
about?
3 data battle, so...
I ordered you to bring me Snow White's heart.
Yeah, see, I decided that was
A request
illegal.
I chose to ignore.
So,
You know, you claim to be radiant, but all I see are shadows of jealousy
I mean, you
hanging thick on your heart.
could have led with that instead of,
You
like,
will
agreeing
pay for
for
such
half a
insolence.
minute.
Magic mirror on the wall. Consume this fool once and for all.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm a mirror. What do you want me to do?
I cannot do.
I can
have
tell him he
no
sucks.
Save answers true.
Okay, that's
dare
really
to
funny.
He literally just says, I'm a mirror.
What do? Did she just... Well, that's not supposed to happen. Look how freaking smug she is.
Yeah.
She was so goddamn proud of herself there.
So now you get to mug her mirror for your answers. This is like the one good part of this world. I love this boss. It's so silly. You're fighting the mirror's face.
Nothing personal, Magic Mirror.
Basically just dash until it ends.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Eventually one of them will get tired and that's the real one. You attack that one.
Best beware.
Okay. I'm not necessarily sure what happened there.
I think he disappeared for a split second and the shot lock didn't know what to do. Alright, so you gotta look, yeah, the one that's smiling. I can hear what's happening before I see what's happening, which is the exact opposite of what was happening with stream delays last time.
Do you want me to try to reload it?
I don't know, let's not risk breaking it.
Want some?
Right, you can lock something onto someone as much as you like, but if they're above you, ain't crap you can do.
Yeah. I mean, there's some commands like air dash commands that'll aim upwards, but yeah, for the most part, I think fire homes in this game.
Brett!
Best beware.
I love how silly this fight is. It's not a bad fight either. It's just what were they on when they came up with this?
Yes. because of how long ago this is, do we get to meet some of Organization 13's somebodies?
How
A
did
couple
you
of them,
escape?
yes.
Sick!
Now you will ask the mirror. Where can I find Master Xehanort?
I mean,
How did you escape?
technically...
I mugged your
Magic
mirror.
instruct this knave. Give him the answers he doth crave.
Oh, well,
Beyond both light
what was with
and
the
dark
subtitles? Did you see them, like, melting
where
into the
wolves
mirror?
waged upon the fells.
Like, that was kind of weird.
I didn't notice.
Is that all?
Yes.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
And by that I mean you haven't helped at all.
Just whack her one for good measure.
I mean, I'll give Birth by Sleep this. Like, the characters are actually bothering
Master
to ask
Eric,
about
you
the thing
say,
they're
first
looking for in the
received
Disney
word of these
world.
events from
Sora.
Master Yen Sid.
Yeah, wasn't the entire point
Maybe
they were
it's time
looking
I
for
went
Mickey in
and spoke with
KH1,
him
but they
myself.
never asked if people had seen Mickey?